Solutions for your previous assignment. First main, write all the factors of the following numbers. Question number A, 20. So 20 means what you can write? 1 20s are 20, 2 10s are 20, 4 5s are 20. Okay. All the factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20. Next question, 45. So 45 equals to 1 into 45 gives you 45, 3 15s are 45, 5 9s are 45. So here all the factors of 45 are 1, 3, 5, 9, 15 and 45. Second main, find the common factors of 12 and 18. So as I discussed in my previous class, when you have to find the common factors, first you find out the factors for the numbers. So first you have done, I hope, for 12 and then 18 in your working column. So for 12 it is 1 12s are 12, 2 6 are 12, 3 4s are 12. So you can see the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. And for 18, you can see in the working column 1 18s are 18, 2 9s are 18, 3 6 are 18. So factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. Here the common factors I have underlined, hope you all have done. And finally you can write the answer. Common factors are 1, 2, 3 and 6. Third main, which of the following numbers are co-prime? Question number A, 81 and 16. So you have to factorize 81 and you have to factorize 16. Then you have to see that the common factor, what you are getting. If it is only 1, then only they will be co-prime. Okay. So for 81, 1 81s are 81, 3 27s are 81, 9 9s are 81. So you can see the factors of 81 are 1, 3, 9, 27 and 81. We cannot write 9 two times, only one time we will take. And for 16, 1 16s are 16, 2 8s are 16, 4 4s are 16. So factors of 16 are 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16. So if you observe, what is the common factor here? Only 1 is the common factor. Okay. So I hope you have underlined. Here 1 is the only common factor. So therefore 81 and 16 are co-prime. Next question, 15 and 17. So the factors of 15 are 1 15s are 15, 3 5s are 15. So factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15. And for 17, 1 17s are 17. So factors of 17 are 1 and 17. So you can see 1 is the only common factor here. Therefore 15 and 17 are co-prime. Fourth main, find the factors using division method. Question number A. The number has been given here 16. So what do you have to do? You have to write 16 and then you have to find the least prime number which can divide 16 exactly. So it is 2. So if you divide 16 by 2, you will get the quotient 8. So you have to write down. You have to draw the lines with your scale and pencil. Now the least prime number which can divide 8 exactly is also 2. So 2 4s are 8. 4 will come down. Again you will divide 4 by 2. One more 2 will come down as quotient. So you have to continue the process till you get the quotient as 1. So these 2 also will be divided by 2. You will get it 1. Now finally you can write 16 equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So if you multiply, you will get back 16. Yes. Next question is 63. So you have to divide 63 with the least prime number exactly. If you take 2, it cannot divide exactly, remainder will be there. But if you divide by 3, the quotient will be 21 and remainder will be 0. So we can take it 3. So here I have written 3 and the quotient 21 came down. And the next we have to divide 21 with the least prime number, and it is also 3. If you divide 21 by 3, the quotient will be 7. You have to write down. Now you have to divide 7 with the least prime number. It is nothing but 7. 7 ones are 7. So 63 equals to 3 into 3 into 7. So 3 3s are 9. 9 7s are 63. Fifth main, fill in the blanks. A number which has only 2 factors is called a prime number. B. A number which has more than 2 factors is called a composite number. C. 1 is neither prime number nor composite number. D. The smallest prime number is 2. E. The smallest composite number is 4. The smallest even number is 2. Sixth main, complete the factor trees by writing the missing numbers. One number 36 has been given to you. So you have to think of a pair of factors. One has been given as 4. So the other one is 4 9s are 36. So it is 9. Now you have to factorize 4. The pair of factors are 2 2s are 4. So you have to write down 2 here, another 2 here. For 3, one factor has been given as 3. So another one will be 3 because 3 3s are 9. Next question, it was given 32. So one of the factor is 8. So another factor will be 8 4s are 32. So 4. If you factorize 4, then it will be 2 2s are 4. So here one more 2 will come. You have to factorize 8 2 4s are. So 4 will come. Again this 4 will be factorized as 2 2s are. I hope all of you have done correct. Today we will start our lesson with the divisibility test for numbers. So what is divisibility test? A divisibility test is a rule to determine whether one number is divisible by another without performing division. Usually we do it by examining its digits. Okay, so let's go through the rules. We will work out few sums, then only it will be clear to you. Now I want to ask you few questions. Look at the questions here. First question, is the number 38 divisible by 2? Second question, is the number 38 divisible by 4? Is the number 38 divisible by 5? So, if you want to determine any number divisible by some other number like here 2, 4 or 5, what do you have to do? What do you feel? If you divide 38 by 2, 4 and 5, you will see it is divisible by only 2, not 4 by 5. Okay? Because if you divide by 4 or 5, you will have some remainder. But if you divide by 2, it will be divisible, means it will divide exactly. Yes? So it is divisible by 2 but not 4 and 5. Okay? Now tell me, 467, 329, I have given two numbers. Are they divisible by 2? Looking at the number, can you tell? Or you have to divide and then only you can tell. Okay, you can divide and you can get the answer. If you divide, it is not divisible by 2. Means you cannot divide exactly by 2. Some remainder will be there. Let's start divisibility test for 2. Here you can see few numbers and these are multiples of 2. Now I have a question here. Can you tell me any pattern in the ones place of these numbers? I am repeating the question. Observe the numbers like 10, 12, 14, 16 or 2410, 4356, 1358, 2972, 5974. All these are multiples of 2. So find some pattern in the ones place of these numbers. Observe the numbers, then it will be easier for you to find out. If you look at here, in tens it is 0, in 12 it is 2, in 14 it is 4, in 16 it is 6. In 2410 it is 0, in 4356 it is 6, in 1358 it is 8, in 2972 it is 2, 5974 it is 4. Have you got any clue? So the numbers are in the ones place. These are only 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. All these multiples what I have given here, or if you want to introduce any other multiples of 2, you will find in the ones place the digits are like 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay? Why I am talking about this? Because this will help you to find out the rule for divisibility by 2. So the test of divisibility by 2 is a number is divisible by 2 if its ones place or ones digit is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. I am repeating one more time. If a number having ones place or ones digit as 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, the number will be divisible by 2. Let's find out the rule for divisibility by 3. Look at the question here. Are the numbers 21, 27, 36, 54 and 29 divisible by 3? The first 4 are very much easy, and the last one, if you divide by 3, you can tell it. Yes, they are divisible by 3. Okay. Look at the next numbers. Are these numbers like 25, 37, 260 divisible by 3? 25 is not divisible by 3. 37 is also not divisible by 3. 260, you just work out in your working column and tell me. These numbers are not at all divisible by 3. Okay. Now, if you look at the numbers who are divisible by 3 and who are not divisible by 3, can you find out any kind of pattern so that you can conclude that these are the numbers divisible by 3? Are you getting my question? I wanted to ask you that in the previous test, means divisibility by 2, we found some rule observing the ones digit. Like the same way, can you find out any kind of pattern looking at the ones place? If you compare the numbers like 21, 27, 36, 54, 209 with 25, 37 and 260, here 27 and 37 both are having 7 in the ones place or units place, but 27 is divisible by 3 and 37 is not divisible by 3. So looking at the ones place or ones digit, we cannot conclude that it is divisible by 3 or not. So we have to think in some other way. Now you add the digits of 21, 27, 36, 54 and 219. Let's do it. 2 plus 1. How much it is? 3. For 21, 2 plus 1. Okay. It gives you 3. For the next one, 27. So find out 2 plus 7. How much it is? 9. For 36, 3 plus 6. Yes. For 54, 5 plus 4 gives you 9. For 219, 2 plus 1 plus 9. So you got the sum of the digits. Yes. So 3, 9, 9, 9 and 12. If you look at the sum, these sums are divisible by 3. Okay. So here one pattern we got. What is the pattern? Sums of the digits are divisible by 3. And we will do the same for the other example. We have taken like 25, 37 and 260. add the digits. Okay, so 2 plus 7 gives you 7, 3 plus 7 gives you 10, 260, so 2 plus 6 plus 0 gives you 8. So here the sum like 7, 10 and 8, are they divisible by 3? No, they are not divisible by 3. So sum of the digits are not divisible by 3. So we can conclude that if the digits, the sum of the digits are divisible by 3, then only that number also will be divisible by 3. So the test of divisibility by 3 says that a number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. Okay. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. So remember these rules. When you will work out the sums, these rules are very much important to use and to work out. Let's work out few sums. Look at the heading here. Using divisibility test, determine which of the following numbers are divisible by 2 and by 3. Copy the heading. Copy the question also. The first question is 2650. So first you try to find out whether the number is divisible by 2 or not. The rule says if the ones place is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, then only the number will be divisible by 2. So here you can see the units place or the ones place is 0. So we can tell that the number is divisible by 2. So you have to recollect the rule and then only you can draw the conclusion. So please write down that 2650 is divisible by 2. Okay. Now we will try whether the number is divisible by 3 or not. So the rule says if you sum up the digits, means 2 plus 6 plus 5 plus 0, if the sum is divisible by 3, then only the number will be divisible by 3. So 2 plus 6, 8, 8 plus 5, 13, 13 plus 0, 13. So 13 is not divisible by 3. So the number is also not divisible by 3. So you write down 2650 is not divisible by 3. So if you feel that you need to do the addition in your working column, you can do, and then finally write the answer whether it is divisible by 3 or not. I hope you are clear. Go for the next question. Question number 2, 733. Please do the sums with me. So try to find out whether the number is divisible by 2 or not. Look at the units place or the ones place. It is 3. It should be 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Then only it will be divisible by 2. Is the number divisible by 2? No, because it is having 3. So please write down 733 is not divisible by 2. Now we have to check whether the number is divisible by 3. 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 3 equals to 13. 13 is not divisible by 3. We can write down 733 is not divisible by 3. These are very easy sums. Only thing, you have to recollect the rules. Work out the next sum. It is 10,038. So you have to find out whether the number is divisible by 2 or not. So let's start. Look at the ones place. It is 8. Can you recollect the rule? If the ones place is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, then it is divisible by 2. So the number is divisible by 2. So please write it. 10,038 is divisible by 2. Next you have to try whether the number is divisible by 3 or not. So I told you, you can work out the addition part. I mean, to verify whether the number is divisible by 3 or not, you have to add all the digits, check the sum is divisible by 3 or not. So for doing that part, you can use your working column and check it. So let's do for this sum. The sum of the digits, you find it in the working column. So 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 3 plus 8. It gives you sum as 12. So 12 is divisible by 3. Yes. 3 4s are 12. So the number is divisible by 3. So please write it. It is 10,038 is divisible by 3. I hope you are clear. Have you finished? If you finished, then go for one more sum. 69,435. Looking at the ones place, you can tell immediately whether it is divisible by 2 or not. As it is 5, so it is not divisible by 2. So you can write it. 69,435 is not divisible by 2. Now we have to add all the digits and find out whether it is divisible by 3 or not. So please do it. Write in the working column, add all the digits, find out the sum. Have you done? If you have done, please check it. 6 plus 9 plus 4 plus 3 plus 5 gives you the sum as 27. And 27 is divisible by 3. So the number is divisible by 3. Okay, so please write it. So 69,435 is divisible by 3. Now we will discuss the divisibility rule for 4. Here I have asked you that find a 3-digit number divisible by 4. In a random, I have chosen 212. If you divide by 4, you can see that it is divisible by 4. Okay. Now looking at the number, you just tell me what are the tens and the ones place. It is 1 and 2, 12. Yes. So ones and tens place is 12. This 12 is divisible by 4. Yes. 12 is divisible by 4. Now tell me a 4-digit number divisible by 4. I have chosen one number as 1936. Look at the ones and the tens place. It is 36. Is it divisible by 4? Yes. 4 nines are 36. So 36 also divisible by 4. Now tell me the number 1286 is divisible by 4 or not. So take the ones place and tens place. It is 86. So tell me, is 86 divisible by 4? You divide 86 by 4, you will get the answer. It is not divisible by 4. So we have taken 3 examples. First one, 212, a 3-digit number. Second one, 1936, a 4-digit number. Here also we have taken one 4-digit number, 1286. The first two, we have seen the last 2 digits were divisible by 4. And here, the third example, 86 was not divisible by, last 2 digits were not divisible by 4. So, to find out the divisibility rule for 4, we need to check the ones place and tens place, means the last 2 digits. If they are divisible by 4, then only the entire number will be divisible by 4. So, normally, for 3-digit and 4-digit or more than that, we will use this rule. But for 1-digit or 2-digit, we will simply think of the multiplication table, or you can work out the division method and find out whether the number is divisible by 4 or not. Test of divisibility by 4 says that a number is divisible by 4 if the number formed by its tens and the ones places is divisible by 4. If a number is divisible by 4, you have to check to the last 2 digits. If they are divisible by 4, then only the number will be divisible by 4. Okay. So normally we apply the rule, this rule for 3-digit or more than 3-digit numbers. Okay. But for having 1-digit or 2-digit, what we will have to do? We have to go for the normal division method. So please note this point also, that divisibility for 1 or 2-digit numbers by 4 has to be checked by the actual division method. Now I want to discuss the divisibility rule for 5. Look at the numbers here: 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So all these numbers have either 0 or 5 in the ones place. Yes? So what do you think about the divisibility rule for 5? Without any confusion, you can tell that these numbers are divisible by 5. Yes? They all are divisible by 5. So the numbers who are having in the ones place as 0 or 5, they are divisible by 5. So the divisibility test for 5 says a number is divisible by 5 if its ones digit is 0 or 5. So if you get a number having ones place as 0 or 5, then only you can say that the number is divisible by 5. Okay. Let's work out few sums. Look at the heading here. Test the divisibility of the following numbers by 4. Question number 1, 618. Can you remember the rule? The rule says take the ones place and tens place. What is here? In tens place is 1 and ones place is 8. So the number is 18. If that number is divisible by 4, then only the complete number will be divisible by 4. So tell me whether 18 is divisible by 4 or not. 18 is not divisible by 4. So 618 also will not be divisible by 4. So please write down 18 is not divisible by 4. So finally the answer is 618 is not divisible by 4. Please complete with me. If you have written, then go for next sum. Here the question is 63,712. Whatever number will be given to you, it may be 3-digit, 4-digit or 5-digit. You just check the tens and the ones place. So here it is 12. Very easily you can say that 12 is divisible by 4. So the complete number will be divisible by 4. Okay. So please write down 12 is divisible by 4. So the number, what is that? 63,712 is divisible by 4. If it is a 1 or 2-digit number, I have already told that you have to check with a simple division method. But if it is 3 or more than that digit, you have to check the tens and one place, and then only you have to decide whether the number is divisible by 4 or not. Look at the next heading. Test the divisibility of the following numbers by 5. Question number 1, 4,965. I feel that divisibility test by 5 is the easiest one. So what is the rule here? If ones place is 0 or 5, it will be divisible by 5. What is here? Ones place, it is 5. So without any doubt we can write it off that 4,965 is divisible by 5. Okay. If you finished, go for the next one. It's a quite big number. 4,38,750. So the ones place is here 0. If it is 0 or 5, then only the number will be divisible by 5. So here this number is also divisible by 5. So please write it. Other than 0 and 5, any number is there, then the number will not be divisible by 5. Okay. Now we will discuss about the divisibility by 6. Look at the question here. Can you identify a number which is divisible by both 2 and 3? What is coming in your mind? In a random, I'm thinking about 18. Yes, it is divisible by 2 and it is divisible by 3 also. Now my question is the number divisible by 6 also? Yes, it is divisible by 6 also. Okay. Look at the next question. Can you identify a number which is divisible by 2 but not by 3? A number which is divisible by 2 but not by 3. You can take any multiple of 2. In a random, I can take as 10. Yes, it is divisible by 2 but it is not divisible by 3. Now my question is it divisible by 6? No, it is not divisible by 6. Now tell me a number which is divisible by 3 but not by 2. A number which is divisible by 3 but not by 2. Can I take as 27? Yes, it is divisible by 3 but not divisible by 2. Now my question is the number 27 is divisible by 6? No, it is not divisible by 6. Here I have given you 3 examples. The first example you have taken as a number which is divisible by 2 and 3 and you have checked it is also divisible by 6. Second example we have taken that a number divisible by 2 but not by 3 was not also divisible by 6. And third one you checked right now, a number which is divisible by 3 but not by 2 is not divisible by 6. So what can we conclude? We can conclude that if a number is divisible by 2 and 3 both, then it is divisible by 6 also. And this is the divisibility rule of 6. Test of divisibility by 6 says a number is divisible by 6 if it is divisible by each one of 2 and 6. So what you have to do? You have to check the number whether it is divisible by 2 and whether it is divisible by 3. Then only you can say that the number is divisible by 6. Let's work out few sums. Test the divisibility of the following numbers by 6. Question number 1. 2070. Just now we discussed the divisibility rule of 6. The rule says if the number is divisible by 2 and the number is also divisible by 3, then only you can conclude that the number is divisible by 6. So first we have to check whether the number is divisible by 2 or not. Look at the ones place. It is 0. If the digit in the ones place is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, then the number is divisible by 2. So here it is 0, so the number is divisible by 2. Yes? So please try. Write it that 2070 is divisible by 2. Now you have to check whether the number is divisible by 3. What is the rule? Add all the digits. 2 plus 0 plus 7 plus 0. How much it is? 9. 9 is divisible by 3. So 2070 is also divisible by 3. You can see the number is divisible by 2 and 3. Then you can conclude that the number is divisible by 6. So finally you can write down 2070 is divisible by 6. So the important part of this kind of sums is to remember the rule. Without the rule, we cannot do the sums. Let's work out one more sum. It is 46,523. You have to find out whether the number is divisible by 6 or not. So what you have to do? You have to check the number is divisible by 2 or not. Then you have to check whether the number is divisible by 3 or not. If both the way it satisfies, then only the number will be divisible by 6. Okay. Look at the ones place. It is 3. If it is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, then only it will be divisible by 2. Here it is 3. So it is not divisible by 2. Okay. So please write down 46,523 is not divisible by 2. Now you have to check whether the number is divisible by 3 or not. So add the digits. 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 5, 15, 15 plus 2, 17, 17 plus 3, 20. So 20 is also not divisible by 3. So the number is not divisible by 3 also. So finally what we can write? We can write that 46,523 is not divisible by 6. I hope you are clear. Today we have learned the divisibility rule for 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You have worked few sums on that also. The rest of the rules I will discuss in my next class. So now I want to start multiples. So let's work on that. Look at here. I have factorized 15. 1 15s are 15. 3 5s are 15. You all know. Okay. So what are the factors here? Here the factors are 1, 3, 5 and 15. Now I have a question here. So with respect to 1, 3, 5 and 15, what can I call this 15? Means what is 15 called with respect to 1, 3, 5 and 15? What do you feel? With respect to these factors, 15 is called the multiple of these numbers. Okay. So 15 is called the multiple of 1, 3, 5 and 15. Now we will discuss about multiples. So what is a multiple? A number is said to be a multiple of any of its factor. A number is said to be a multiple of any of its factor. Just now we have taken the example of 15. So the factors were 1, 3, 5 and 15. So those any of the factors, if I take 15 will be the multiple for that number. Okay. So 15 is a multiple of 1, 3, 5 and 15. Actually, if we take two numbers, do the multiplication, the product will be the multiple of the multiplicand and the multiplier. So multiple is the product result of one number multiplied by another number. Look at the question here. Write the first 5 multiples of 14. You have to find out the first 5 multiples of 14. How to do? So you have to multiply 14 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You will get the first 5 multiples. So please work out with me. The first multiple is 14 ones are 14. Okay. The product 14 is the multiple. Now 14 twos are how much? 28. Next multiple. Next 14 threes are 42. This is the third multiple. 14 fours are 56. It is the fourth multiple. 14 fives are 70 is the fifth multiple. So here the first 5 multiples are 14, 28, 42, 56 and 70. So write down the answer. First 5 multiples of 14 are 14, 28, 42, 56 and 70. So here one thing I want to explain. If you see the multiples, the smallest multiple is the number itself. The number was given 14 and you got back that number itself. So smallest multiple the number itself. Can you tell me how many multiples you can find out? There is no limit. As much as you can carry on your multiplication process, you will get the multiples. So there is no limit, it is infinite. Okay, and the multiples are either equal to the number or greater than the number. Yes, because the first multiple is the number itself, and if you keep on increasing, if you go ahead, you will get greater than that. So we will discuss the properties. That's why I explained right now. So look at the properties of multiples. Number 1, every number is a multiple of itself. Point 2, every number is a multiple of 1. Point 3, multiples are greater than or equal to the number. Last point, there can be infinite number of multiples. So remember these points, these are very important. Look at the question here. Find all the multiples of 9 up to 100. So you have to find out all the multiples of 9 up to 100. How you will do? Think of table 9. Find out all the multiples of 9 and you have to think till 100. Not more than 100. Before 100 only you have to stop. So let's do. Here 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18, 9 threes are 27, 9 fours are 36, 9 fives are 45, 9 six are 54. So all these are less than 100. Okay. Can you go ahead? Yes. So here 9 sevens are 63, 9 eights are 72, 9 nines are 81, 9 tens are 90, 9 elevens are 99, 9 twelves are 108. I have written till 9 twelves are. So till how much I should take? Till 99, because the limit has been given up to 100. I cannot go more than 100. So the multiples are 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90 and 99. So please write down. I think you all have done with me. Copy the next question. Find first 3 common multiples of 6 and 8. First 3 common multiples of 6 and 8. So what you have to do? Find out the multiples of 6. But till how much? Let's try. So start working out with me. So multiples of 6. You just write down 6 ones are 6. 6 twos are 12. You can find out the multiples in your working column and you can write it if you wish. Otherwise you can write directly. So here I have written multiples of 6 are 6, 12, then 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 66, 72. I didn't write much more. If you wish you can write till how much you want. So let's see the multiples for 8 also. Then only we decide. Then only you can decide how much you need. Okay. So multiples of 8. I have written 8 ones are 8 twos are 8 threes are 8 fours are 8 fives are 8 six are 8 sevens are 8 eights are 8 nines are. Till this much I have written. We need to find out 3 common multiples. Okay. So please underline what are the common multiples you are getting right now. You can see I have already underlined. So 24 we are getting as first common multiple. Then we are getting 48. Then we are getting 72. So first 3 common multiples we already got it. So we need not to find out more multiples. Okay. If we didn't get, then we have to find out more multiples and then only we have to choose the common multiples. Okay. So what will be the answer here? The common multiples, the first 3 common multiples of 6 and 8 are 24, 48 and 72. So please write it down. Now look at the assignment here. First men, using divisibility test, determine which of the following numbers are divisible by 2, by 3, by 4, by 5, by 6. Say yes or no. You already learnt all the rules. So please go through all the rules and then try to work out these sums. If it is divisible by 2, you will write yes. If it is divisible by 3, you will write yes. If it is not, then write no. And work out for all the numbers, means by 2, by 3, by 4, by 5, by 6. If you try for 275, you have to try for all the numbers. Where it is yes, write yes, and where it is no, you have to write no. Second men, write all the numbers less than 100 which are common multiples of 3 and 4. So you have to find out the multiples of 3 and 4 who are less than 100, then find out the common multiples. I know you all can do. So please try all the sums. I will discuss all the answers in my next class. Thank you.